Welcome back to my channel. I am in my car and it is such a nice hot day. It's the evening now, it's about 5 p.m, a little bit after, and it is hot in my car. But I just wanted to pop on here to kind of have a little chit chat, a little TED talk about getting back in the swing of things, especially if you've had a period of off time, whether that's on vacation or holiday, or if you've been a little bit unwell. And a lot of my clients go through this where they feel really low or down and kind of feel like, oh, what's the point? Because they've got these vacations, they come back, they're starting again. But I always have to say, going on holiday or going on vacation is a luxury. You don't actually have to do it, you know? A lot of people don't. And if you can afford to go, you can afford to take the time and the money to go, then it is a luxury. And you have to deal with it and you have to be adaptable, right? And that means going on vacation, enjoying yourself, but also coming back and realizing that it's going to set you back in terms of period of inconsistency, right? That is just fact. And that's why if you travel a lot, the best thing to do is really figure out how to be as balanced and as adaptable as possible when you go on vacation, when you go away. It's not good enough if you travel a lot to just completely disregard your health and fitness, right? You can have both. And I have traveled many countries and it does get easier. But here's the biggest thing I want to talk about. So when you are getting back into the flow of things, and you're getting back into just good kind of consistent habits, the best thing you can do, and I guess the best thing to realize, is things are not going to be as they were before you either went away, or let's say you've just been feeling under the weather, you've been feeling a little bit unwell or sick, or you've had an injury. You're not just going to go back into it full throttle, right? You have to change a few things. So for example, I've been back maybe 3 weeks now, 2.5, 3 weeks, I think. And the first week I came back, it was very hard because motivation was so high before I went to the Caribbean, before I got married, before our honeymoon. When I came back, obviously motivation is a little bit low. I have to kind of dig and find my why again, and I know I will. I've been doing this for a decade, but a lot of people don't realize that just going back and really thinking about why you're doing this is so important. And it's just about zooming out and reflecting a little bit. So that's something that you definitely want to do. But also, so I only went to the gym once when I came back from my trip. Gosh, my legs are sweating and there's somebody walking right next to me, and I'm just talking in the camera. But as I was saying, I only went to the gym once and I came down with a bit of a cold and a bit of a flu. But we were focused on nutrition and we focused on getting just 6,000 steps in for that first week. Before I went away, I was doing like 11, 12,000, 10 to 12,000. Not realistic, right? The second week, I was hit on my period and that knocked me back a little bit. So then I focused on just getting in 3 days in the gym. That is it. And just upping my steps a little bit. So we upped it to about 7,000 steps. Literally, that was it. Nothing too crazy. This week, I think we're back into my third week. Gosh, the sun. And now I've incrementally increased my steps to 8,000. This week, I want to do an average of 8,000 steps. And last week, I did 3 days in the gym. I want to get 4 days done in the gym. So it's all about just going back to basics sometimes. The alternative is you come back, you do nothing for weeks and weeks and days, you sit on your ass all day, and then you're like, oh man, it's been weeks and months and I need to get back into it. And then that cycle just repeats and you never want to do that. You want to keep that momentum going. So short and sweet today, I'm also running a free, completely free, this is actually free, workshop. So like a masterclass webinar on next Thursday, the 16th of April, 7 p.m. British time. It'll be an hour, and I love doing these sessions. I've done these free webinars before. They are for South Asian women, but anyone, to be honest, but mainly South Asian women, because we do talk about those kind of topics a lot. If you are aged, you know, in your late 20s to even 40s, and if you've been just struggling with achieving your goals, maybe you feel like you're starting over again and again and again, and you don't know where to start, then this is for you. We're going to focus on how to get you ready for summer. If you've got a wedding, whether it's your own or somebody else's, a big event, a vacation, whatever it is. I will put the details in the bio actually, but if you pop onto my Instagram, there'll be a lot more information about it. Save your seat, because spaces are limited, as I like to keep these sessions very small and intimate. We do coaching, I like to keep them interactive, but that'll be a really good one. Anyway, I will see you on my next one.